No, I don't remember so much about Patrick and Richard, except when they were that small, like 2 or 3 years old. I thought they cried an awful lot. Like I was telling him yesterday. Remember we were in Värnamo, Napladalen, with Linnea and Helge and Elsmar and Anna and the 2 little boys, and they cried and cried, and Helge, he said att de ska skrika. Oh, but you know, I mean, that was not negative, you know.
No.
That was just
Kids.
yeah, just kids, you know. So, and then when they got a little bit older, you know, I just remember them as really lively kids and daring kids, getting into things and building a tree house and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I remember Linnea, she said, it's a good thing I can't see them from our house. Because then she'd be worried all the time. Now she was just worried when she saw them. And then, of course, later they had their mopeds and they were going like crazy.
Did Elsmarie ever talk to you about how crazy they were, or?
No, she was so easygoing and so calm and no, she really was. I never heard her complain about. I remember Linnea, she worried about them, and you know, it's like, I'm glad I don't have to see them all the time, because I'd be a nervous wreck. But elsewhere, she was so calm, you know, let them play. And
Who was she more like? Elsmarie with her parents. Who was she more like?
I think she was more like her dad's side. Easygoing and yeah, didn't get excited, but I mean, she could get excited about fun things that they were doing, you know, but she didn't get excited about the kids or them falling down and stuff like that. Not that I noticed.
Did y'all saw them? You came over about once a year to Sweden?
No, we didn't come over that often.
Oh, you didn't?
No, not when the kids were small. No, we came over one Christmas, and that was the only time we came in the winter time, and a couple of times in the summertime.
Yeah. Do you remember much more about Elsmarie as she got older and the boys left home, or?
No, I don't remember when they left home. I know they were so involved with the priest in the church there. Håkan, yeah, and that was a good thing. I mean, I know Elsmar and Anna are very happy that they were involved with the kids there, and the solid Christians, you know. I don't know when they accepted the Lord or anything like that, but
How did you hear about Else Marie's death? How did...
Oh boy. I remember Lavon was at our house, and we were in the kitchen, and the phone rang. She said, Else Marie died. I couldn't believe my ears. Else Marie? Are you saying the right thing? Else Marie? Oh, it was such a shock.
You went to Sweden for the funeral?
Yeah, we did. I did. Well, I didn't go. No. I did. Well, Lavon was with us, and she was going to go home the next week or so, and then I went with her.
Okay.
So.
How was that?
Terrible. That was so sad. So sad. And we stayed with Kurt. And yeah, Helge took me home at night. I've been over at Linnea's, but you know, it is hard. You know, you don't know what to say. Oh, I never seen them so devastated. That was such a shock. I mean, here she is, young, healthy. I mean, for all we knew, she was healthy.
How did Helge respond to her death?
He was very sad, but not, I shouldn't say not as sad as Linnea. He was, I'm sure, just as sad, but she showed it more. And I remember Helge took me home one night, and he said, he worried about Linnea. He said, I don't know what's going to happen to Linnea.
How would you describe Linnea and Else Marie's relationship?
Oh, their relationship was like this. I mean, that's when they, you know, they lived in the same town, just walking distance, and they saw each other all the time and talked about everything they do. If they're going to do something to the house or wallpaper, whatever, they call each other. And I mean, they were so close. And there had been a prophecy in the church there. Someone from England, I think it was. And it said, you two, you and your daughter are so close. You're like sisters, so you're unnaturally close to each other. I remember Linnea told me about that.
Yeah.
So.
That made it even harder.
Made it harder. Lose your best friend and your daughter. No. But at least she could look back at some happy years.
Yeah.
Not everybody has that.
No.
So.